Hello and welcome. For today's practice, I invite you to find a seat wherever feels most comfortable, most supportive for you, and also in a place with the least amount of distraction. So try to find a more quiet, still place to be, and we will spend a few minutes together. So as you start to settle into your seat, I invite you to maybe close your eyes down if that feels okay, or just kind of gaze softly down in front of you, whatever feels best here. And as you continue to settle in wherever you're at, maybe start to notice where your mind goes when you start to settle into some stillness, into some silence. Just start to notice right away where your mind wanders, if it wanders. Maybe you have gone to a to-do list, a stressor, maybe something from the past. Maybe you have some anxiety about sitting here in stillness. Just kind of notice where your mind wanders, what happens in your body when you try to find some silence. And if you find that those distracting thoughts are really pulling you out of the present moment, can you invite those thoughts, those things, those whatever they are outside of this space and this time, can you invite them to just step to the side? So maybe they step outside the door just for these few minutes that you have. Maybe they go into a different room. Just kind of invite those thoughts, those distractions to step aside for the next few minutes. And notice what happens when you do that. Maybe you have some pushback, maybe it's hard to step away from those thoughts, and that's okay. There's no right or wrong here. It's just a space for you to practice being present and trying to find some balance in whatever area of your life you feel like you need more balance in. So maybe let's take about 3 rounds of breath together to continue settling in here. So go ahead and inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One last time here. Inhale. Exhale. And then as you continue to breathe, can you maybe take inventory of any parts of your life that you feel like you need more balance in? So maybe externally you need more balance with work or whatever it is you're doing, school, maybe relationships. Maybe there's a relationship in your life that feels particularly out of balance. Or maybe this is more of an internal sense of balance. Maybe you feel very depleted of energy. Maybe you're finding it hard to sleep. Maybe you feel like you're going 1,000,000 miles an hour and you just can't seem to slow your mind and slow your body. There could be any number of things that feel out of balance. So I invite you to just maybe kind of identify 1 or 2 that you really need to focus on for this moment. And maybe you can start to ask yourself the question, what do I need to bring more balance to this part of my life? What do I need to cultivate better sleep, better relationships? Whatever it is for you. And maybe also, as well as asking that, or instead of asking that, you can ask yourself, what do I need more or less of? Right now, right here in this moment. Give yourself a few more moments here just to notice what comes up when you ask yourself these questions. Notice any sensations that might happen in your body. Maybe you notice any twitches, maybe subtle movements that might be happening. There are no right ways or wrong ways to practice meditation, to come to a place of silence and stillness. That's why it's called a practice. We do it over and over and over again. And as I begin to wrap up my portion of this time with you, of this practice with you, I invite you to maybe take one thing that you identified that you need more or less of, or that one thing in your life that you can find a little bit more balance in. Notice whatever that is, sort of the highlight of your time here. And give yourself whatever you need for these final 3 breaths together. So let's take 3 more rounds of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one here. Inhale. And exhale. You're welcome to stay here for longer if you want or need. I'm going to wrap up things on my end. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I'll see you next time.